second stage of discounted cash flow method for the purpose of valuation of a hotel, a five-star property, is estimate growth rate in earnings during the explicit forecast period and the terminal continuing period. So before we take up the second point, so let us see now we are doing valuation of this hotel Radisson in Nagpur. So what we will need to do, let's say this assignment has come to you obviously from the international hospitality company, and so you are going to help them in taking a buy decision, so first step that you will need to do is कि ये होटल अगले कितने सालों तक हाई ग्रोथ पीरियड में रहेगा. दैट इज व्हाट यू नीड टू डिटरमिन. And how would you determine that? So you will determine that based on number of data, number of factors, number of information. For example, what kind of number of tourists come to Nagpur? How many other hotels are there in Nagpur? What are the future potential of the tourism in Nagpur? And all these factors that you will need to take into account, and based on that आपको ये estimate करना पड़ेगा कि मेरा जो explicit forecast period है वो कितने साल का होगा, और मेरा जो terminal जहाँ से मेरा explicit forecast period ख़त्म होता है वहाँ से मेरा terminal period शुरू होता है. So let's say based on your discussion with the management and based on the discussion with the experts in Nagpur with regard to the tourism and also with regard to the other factor, you come to a conclusion that the explicit forecast period is going to last for 5 years. यानी कि अगले 5 साल तक ये जो होटल है इसको सुपर हाई ग्रोथ मिलेगी, और हाई ग्रोथ मिलेगी या एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डनरी ग्रोथ रहेगी. And that is what is the first step that you need to ascertain with regard to this hotel's valuation. So that is we have come to the conclusion कि इसका जो explicit forecast period है वो 5 साल का होगा, और जहाँ से explicit period खत्म होगा वहाँ से उसका terminal period शुरू होगा. Now coming to the second stage, now what we have to find out? We need to find out the stage number 2, and that is growth rate in earnings during the explicit forecast period and during the terminal period and the continuing period. So अब again you will have to obviously consult the experts who understand the hotel industry, people who have a good knowledge of tourism in Nagpur. You will have to also consult people who are from the hotel industry, and a lot of data, details, demographic information you will have to process and come to a conclusion कि during the explicit period, forecast period, इस होटल का ग्रोथ रेट कितना रहेगा, कितने परसेंटेज से ग्रोथ, कितने परसेंटेज से ये होटल की ग्रोथ होएगी. So let's say you come to a conclusion कि during the explicit period of 5 years, explicit forecast period of 5 years, the hotel is going to grow at the rate of 10%. The hotel is going to grow at the rate of 10%. And based on the same discussion, you also come to a conclusion कि once the explicit forecast period comes to an end and the terminal period starts or the continuing period starts, तो growth उसकी normal हो जाएगी, and the normal growth is going to be at the rate of 5%, and that is your stage number 2, and that is estimating growth rate in earnings during the explicit forecast period and during the terminal period, and that is what you will need to figure out at the stage number 2. Any question, any doubt, please? Okay, Rupesh ji, please go ahead.